how's the market react to Rolex made by precious metals? Love watching your videos and insights to the market. That is a very, very good question, an important subject that we do have to discuss. Of course, gold has gone up in the last 12 months between 40 and 50%. As yet, we've not seen that reflected in the prices on the grey market. There has to be at some point, Q4, so the next few weeks, or Q1 next year, a price increase from Rolex. I predict to keep in line with the material price of 8 to 10% from Rolex. But at the minute, what does that mean? Absolute bargains to be had on the grey market, which includes the steel and golds and the gold models. For example, this watch here, the absolutely iconic Rolex Submariner Bluesy. This is the latest reference from Rolex. It's the 126. We're selling this watch for £12,450. The retail price from Rolex is £14,950. We can sell you this watch under list price. This is slightly older. The new ones we still sell for less than list price. So what does that tell you about the bargains? And let's have a look at this one here. Of course, this is discontinued. It is the John Mayer. It is the full 18 karat yellow gold. What a watch this is, let me tell you. But there are full gold watches, and we've always said, you know, do not buy this watch from your Rolex authorized dealer. You can buy it cheaper on the grey market. You know, do not do the dance. Look on the grey and buy the watch on the day. But does that now change with the gold price increase? Does that now not look like a really good value for money? Well, in my opinion, considering, you know, if you're looking for something like an evening weekend watch, you could buy a full gold watch. You could buy a full gold day date, one of my personal favorites, you know, the 40 or 36 millimeter. You can buy a steel and gold watch, a Bluesy, a Daytona, the steel and gold. You know, these are now list or under list watches. When that price increase comes from Rolex, it will slightly affect the grey market. Not considerable, but it will a little bit. But it is changing. You know, look at the outside influences of gold. And this is why it's important to follow the market and look at what's actually going on, because it's not just what's going on within the grey market. The big outside influences like the gold prices has to affect the grey market at some point.